Hi there and welcome back to Works and Resources Soviet Republic. I'm Risen32, so we are here back in the Soviet Isles, and today we've got a big project we need to be getting on with. And I want to get steel set up. We're going to have to take a loan, so we're going to do that straight away. Let's take a couple of loans. We've paid off a few of our loans, which is a bit surprising. I never thought we were actually going to do that. So we're going to take it. We'll take it over 5 years, but I guess we must have taken some for less than 5 years. So we want to borrow 2 million. There we go. So we've got 2.8 million. I'm going to pause the game for a little bit. And what I want to get set up is, we probably should have flattened that, but I think we're going to go with the bumps here. We can at least do that. So I want to have like a steel production in this area. And then we're going to need to get iron from over here. You can see I've prepared the, I guess we've prepared the land that we're going to be working on. We've got a bit of a weird thing here, but that's fine. And what we're going to want over here, so we'll start over by the iron, and we're just going to get straight into this. So what we're going to use a mod, and we're going to use the bigger iron mine. I quite like how these models look. We look here, it looks like a proper little strip miner, and we're going to want to try and get as much of this iron as we can. But I'm hoping we've managed to flatten a big enough space if we put you in here. Now, we do have construction offices up from where we had to build this, so we're gonna place everything down, and then possibly later we can get that all set up. But there we go. It has got a massive amount of that iron. That's good. So that's going to produce pretty good for iron. Now we're going to want to process this, and I'm going to try and do as much of it over here as we can. But we are going to need to get peoples into this area. So with that in mind, what we do want to have is, well, it's frustrating how sometimes you kind of, have we got paths on this? Yeah, we do. Okay, good. So maybe, but we're going to need to get a train in here is what I'm getting at, and that we can populate these areas. So let's think about that before we get this in here. So let's get a train in. Got to think about these things and plan it properly. So we definitely want a train in here. Let's go to our little stations. It doesn't have to be anything sort of massive. We have a tiny little station. We don't need a bus stop. I think you would be like perfect. We will want roads to come in here eventually. We can squeeze you up quite hard. Let's put you this way. That way? Yeah, because we are going to want... Oh, we can get really close up to this. If we put you in here, yeah, that would be good. Let's put our track in as just... This probably isn't going to be where the track's going to go, but we can... Well, it may be where the track's going to go. We don't know that yet, but it's definitely going to have a little kink here. That's what we're going to say. So let's go back to the other building and just make sure that we can still connect you up. No, we can't. Okay, so this is why we're doing that. We now go back to the track. We may end up removing some of this, but we need to get this in. I want to build this first time and it work properly. So let's go back to our mods, and then I reckon we've definitely got one of these mods. So if where are they? Conveyor pipelines. There we are. We just want we got one track. No. That's road. I didn't realise you had roads on either side of you. I mean, I'm not against it, but that's just made you a bit bigger than planned to make the area. Do we not just have... I thought there was just one road in here. I'm sure there was one road in here, excuse me. Only one page now. I feel like I'm missing mods. Okay, that's fine. We're missing mods, Okay, well, it's going to have to be this, because that's the only one we've got in there, is it not? So you are road... Your road crossing. Okay. These are not... Just gives us along the roadside though, but I don't think we're going to get the track. Or do we need to do it the other way maybe? Maybe we need to do it the other way. If we do like this, let's just test that here actually. Test this theory. If we can then get our rail under it, we'll probably use this one. No, we can't. Okay. No way to get you under there. That's fine. Let's just get rid of you. You're gone. Yeah. See you later. Bye. Bye. Yeah, we're going to need to do that. There we go. It's gone. Right, cool. Yeah, we will use that mod, unfortunately, there. So, yeah, we're going to use this chap here. I want you as close to this as we can. Close as we can get. That is a connection, is it? Can we zoom in? Just make sure we got a connection there. We've definitely got a connection. And you go. Perfect. Cool. And this is going to dictate where we're going to put our station. So that's changed the plans a little bit there, but that's fine. And we've also got roads through here. So we probably won't use that road there. We're not building, are we? No, we're not paying for this yet. Okay. Right, that's good. We will be paying for this eventually when we get into the position to. If we put you like here, there we are, excellent, cool. we can now fit our train station in. So we kind of know where some of our... Yeah, perfect, cool. And then you're going to come off around here somewhere, let's say. Awesome, right, so we're making progress now. So now we need to get our... our ore processing. And we're not connecting Y. Interesting. Why are you not connected? Maybe we'll be able to manually build this. That will be what it will be. So we can almost put you... No, because you're the wrong way around. Excellent. So we can squeeze you up tight as well. That would be good. Because what we're going to be doing... Actually, we can move you a little bit further forward. I think that is good there. I hope we can get what I want into here. And that, now we've got everything in here. We've got a train station so we can populate these. Perfect. I was hoping we can get a little storage in here, but I'm now thinking we're going to be pushing it. But let's have a look and see if we can. So what I do want to get in here though is we are going to want to get a aggregate loading harbour, and I was hoping we could fit you onto. I should have measured this. But, come on, okay. Do we have any? Okay, so we may have to get the cash money pennies out here. We just need to lift. No, that's not what we wanted. Come up a little bit. There we go. That was a bit of a weird how that just suddenly ducked in there. And that's just a bit of a graphical glitch. Okay, if we can almost... I'm aware we're spending a lot of money, but this is in the name of progress. And we should be able to... Oh, you're bigger than you thought you were. Okay. But if we can get this in here, you can see we're going to have another little place. And we can also tell this railroad is not going to come through here. So that's definitely going to be a thing. Right, we wanted to continue wasting our money and just pull this area up here. Excellent. I think we may be able to squeeze you on it. I wish we could get like a smaller one. Yeah, that's what we want. So let's just this flattened and then turn off our auto build. And yeah, we did spend a bit of cash there. That is fine. So are we going to be able to... We are going to need a little bit of roadage along here. That is definite. So we're definitely going to want a road into here. We may be able to sneak you through there. Are we going to be able to get like a little... It doesn't have to be a massive store. Oh, it would be better if it was, though. Changing my mind mid-sentence there. Large storage. Can we squeeze you in here? Because that would be perfect. If we can get you in there, then we've got a massive amount of storage in here. The rail's going to have to go in a different way. Can we flatten this? We probably could. That's going to take a little while, isn't it? Okay. So I think that's... You kind of get the gist of what I'm going to do there. Let's just... There. Okay. Is this quicker? Possibly. We can... Would it bring down the mountains? I mean, it's going to look a bit weird. They will do eventually. Okay. So I'm going to need to flatten this area here in between episodes, I reckon. You don't really want to watch that. So what I'll do is... I will sit and hold the mouse click, and we'll flatten this area down. Get the warehouse in, which will be excellent, so we can get this working. So let's plan our out for the track then, which isn't going to be this way. So what I want to do is I want to get people in here by train. So we're going to need a point over here somewhere where we can have a tunnel that leads to that area. So that in mind, I haven't prepared an area for this. I probably should have, but we have not. But it's fine. We can just go fast forward and get this moving on. We've got a few bit of fires. Oh no, they're being extinguished. Okay. I don't think it's too much to worry about. So where would be good for this? Like if we're going to put, we definitely need like a little flat area that we can put our bridge onto. I say our bridge, our tunnel is what we kind of need here, and then we need to connect the... Yeah, so maybe we put the tunnel in. Now this is not going to be cheap. I freely acknowledge that. So we can get you like almost... I kind of like the idea. Okay. Let's think about this. So we kind of want to come from this approach. So let's take this way, and if we can get you up here, we can. Nice. So let's plan that one. I think that will be good. Now this doesn't have to be double track, does it? No. It's best to single this. So yeah, we got a connection in there. You're not going to interfere or anything, I don't think. You can come out. We could almost like. Okay. Well, that looks like something. Let's try and keep you on the level. I'm wondering if we can just like almost kiss the side of this mountain here. It's looking like it. And pick a point maybe like there and take the... Is that going to be enough? Like we need to hit land in this land in that direction. So let's just plan this a little bit. I say land. I want to, that's going to not quite be it. So if we can just, we're probably going to have to have a little corner in here. So let's put you there and bring you, that's looking better. I think that should be quite good. I'm not seeing anything happening with, yeah, okay. Have they all just gone to fill up with fuel? They may have. You guys are all gone to get some fuel. It looks like it, yeah. They're off to get some fuel. This road bridge is still going to be built because we are going to, what I think we may be able to do is like have a fire station around here, which will be able to service this area and other areas. So I think that should be fine. And then we won't really, okay, we do have people. So what's your issue here? Don't have a free excavator. Okay. Well, I'm impatient, so we're going to, oh, rats. Well, we're going to build that. That's just happened. We were going to pay for it anyway, so we paid for it now. So I kind of want you to sit here. Now, I'm hoping what we can do is get a bridge on here. Now, it doesn't have to be like super fast. No, we can't. Okay, we need you to come a little bit further forward, which I'm hoping we can do. No, you're not going to let us get bridge off here at all. So, okay, maybe we need to take a slightly different approach here. Can we get a bridge from like there off? Okay, maybe that was the issue. We weren't going up. I think we probably can get a bridge up you. Let's stop building things ourselves for the moment because we're just spending money. Okay, can get a bridge up. Awesome. Now, it's quite a long bridge. I'll acknowledge that. And that is fine. Let's just rotate that and have a look at what we're doing here. We could bring you in like this. I think that is going to be okay. Now, it's pretty high. I quite like the height on that, actually. Then we are going to want to get you onto the ground. And maybe like here? Pretty straight? Okay, that's good. That is good. We want that. We're paying for it. So that is good there. That's going to set us back a little bit. And then we just got to smooth this area out. We've got a nice little tunnel through here. I like kind of, it is like a very rural track. So now we've got almost got our iron in a place that we can use it for. Now, what I do know that I want to do in this area is I want to get people here. I'm trying to try and squeeze a lot of people in there and have the industry kind of on these, I guess we're going to call them like little legs, little outskirts. With that in mind, we're definitely going to want to have a station in this area. Now, I'm going to use, we're going to do a bit of smoothing here. I'm going to use this road here as a datum. Datum? Yeah, I guess that's the right word of what we're going to kind of build here. But we're not going to, there will be some smoothing done here, and that will be in between episodes, I reckon. Yeah, definitely. And I will try and make the town, I think it'd be quite nice to have the town, like, we'll have different tiers on the town, or levels. We will look at doing that. We're going to want a reasonable station in here. So, what is this? You're a bus stop, though, aren't you? That is really cool. Why have we not got one of these in? Okay. Well, this what should be near our station, even if we don't use it now. I'm not sure I want to use a Holden. What is this chap here? Like, oh, you are massive. Are we going to warrant this kind of traffic on here? I think we may do in the long term. I think we may. Okay. Because what we can do is, I'm aware this isn't the way, but we haven't paid for it, so we can move it. Or do we want you? Good, because, yeah. I think we will do that. I didn't, yeah. And this construction office, we will move in time. This is just here for the moment. So, we're going to have you here. Yep, excellent, cool. No, I feel like this is too big. It's too big. It's too big for what we need here. We're not going for like big trains or cities. I wanted to make this more of a ship focus. And then we'll get back in here. Do you have anything? Like, we could have a decent sized station. But maybe something just a little bit less fancy. That might be better. Yeah, if we've got a double track on this, we do. Okay. That is a lot better. I like this. And that will fit in there. Yeah. That makes more sense to me. And because, yep, we're doing it. Awesome, cool, you're in. Right. So then we're going to need to connect this up with our little section of track that we've got in here. Or we will, yeah, we should probably smooth this out, but we're not. Well, that doesn't matter, I don't think. Why are you being really, like, critically there? Okay, that's fine. We'll bring you in. I'm going to purposely run this along the side of the road because I think that'd be quite cool to have that coming through here. Yeah. So then maybe it doesn't matter if it's a slightly different level. Yeah. No, I don't think it does either. cool. So we'll bring you in like this. And okay, that's nice. And this is actually coming in. I think this is going to look quite good. We can get the road tighter. Do that, definitely. Right, so we can put you into here. So that is good there. Then we're going to want to... This is definitely going to want to be double track. So let's pull this out, double it away. I think it will look like we're going to want to... Yeah, we're probably going to want to have a couple of trains running out to our... to the mines over there. Oh, winter's here. Awesome. This could make some of the building a bit tricky. So let's just pause the game before we get too much of this snow on the ground. Now what I'm going to want to do in here is we're going to want to have our sort of a crossing here, should we say? That's going to give us plenty of room to get a train through there into the station. But then should we not? Then we're probably going to have to... Are we going to be... Yeah, we can get the... That was going to be my next question. So we can get our train through here. And they can all use this section, I'm hoping. And maybe... These may be too close. But we'll see with the new... No, I don't think so. Because we can just have them here to see if the area is clear in between here. And then we can have two signals there, possibly. We'll see. I'm hoping we can force the train into like the opposite area. We'll see. We may need to rethink this setup slightly. And we can also pull the road. We can lift the road above this as well if we want to get a little bridge in there, which would be quite nice. Right, so we're just going to place these down at the moment. I'm not going to pay for the rails yet. So what we'll actually do, just to make sure we don't make a mistake on this, is tell them to build it ourselves. And then we can come back in and build this once we're happy with the setup. So now we've got our iron all set up over there. So I want to make some steel. You'll notice that I've also made this area a little bit smoother. So we are going to want to have bridge across here, but I think we do that once we've got this area set up a little bit more. And so we need to think about this in order. So I'm going to do this in reverse order. I think is the best here. So if we take we're going to want to be selling our steel, and we're going to want to be doing these in our... Yeah, I'm really tempted to put a medium harbour in, just because I like the look of it. Can we fit you in anywhere? If we can fit it in. I don't want to do too much terrain modification here. I think we are though, aren't we? I think we're probably going to end up doing this. Okay, or we could just go multiple small ones. That one, because these would definitely fit in here. I mean, that is also an option. We could have more than one of these. Okay, where do we want to export them from? I think could possibly, if we can get you over here somewhere. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, so we'll put you there. So what I'm thinking is this is going to be where we're making steel, and this is going to be our money on it, definitely. So we're going to want our steel factory, which is a mill. You're pretty big. I always forget how big these are. Okay. And then we can definitely line you up like so. We've got access to trains if they need them. That's going to get you in there brilliantly and gives us our inputs in a great place. Okay. Yeah, okay. We're going to do that. We've got steel coming in. We've got other outputs over here as well. Yep, okay. Let's line up then our outputs as such. We can have one over here. Like we're going to want, actually I'm going to want to be able to get roads under here, so it might be wise for us to make sure that we can do that right now and not a bit too much more on here. This is why, this is kind of why I like to go backwards. We're going to go one in, one out. Does that make sense? It does to me. And that would just mean, because look, we're also going to get, we need to get power in here as well. We can plan that too. So we can get you in like there. That's given us plenty of room for your power. And we'll put you on this one just in case. We can always, yeah, we can always get an additional on there. So that's given us definite road access into here. Yep. And then, so where are we going to put train track then? Okay, maybe we don't want that then. Let's get rid of these. Yep. I think we got that the wrong way around there. So if we want, let's think about where we're going to bring people in. I think is probably a better option right now. And we're also going to want to get people out to... No, we don't need people out over there. We're going to need power, but not people. Okay, good. Right, so let's think about where we're going to bring people in. So we don't need anything too fancy. I am going to go with a sort of a... We're going to go double? No, I think we can just go single. But we're going to have a bus stop on it just in case. Now, I think it would be wise to have this sit probably this way slightly. Yeah, and if we bring you into like here, I think that would be good because we can take people, get people into the steel mill. Now we're going to need quite a high throughput on this steel mill, I reckon. I reckon that's going to be quite important because the steel mill can hold a lot of people. What we want is... You're perfect. Okay, right, okay. We're going to need 2 of these in this area. But I also want to make sure we can get power in there. So that is going to fit quite nicely. So we put you in. We can get rid of that. These little extra... I'm hoping we've got enough room to get the tracks in there. So we don't want you. You can go in. Don't need you, my friend. And then we should be able to now fit in our... Yeah, we can. Awesome. Cool. So we can get our train through there quite nicely. We're going to build our... Oh, okay, that's an issue. We can resolve that by... Oh, we're on roads, that's why we can't get rid of that. Okay, yeah. We can resolve that by just get rid of our station here, I reckon. So if we get rid of you, and then go back into the game. I don't want there to be too much snow because I find it really hard to see what you're building when there's loads of snow. So we're going to have to manage that a little bit. So we can do a bit more of that position, I reckon, would be good. Got in, awesome. And the bus stop, yeah. Yeah, we should be able to now. Just check we can get these connected. And, oh. That? Nope. Okay, so it needs to be further back. Not what I was hoping. Yeah, no, we are going to. I was just thinking then, could we do it a slightly different way? Possibly. We're not going to. I want this in kind of like how it is. But we should be able to, I reckon, maybe we need a different station. Do something like that. That is massive. That's too big. Too big? Because I'm wondering if we could use that as like a road for vehicles to drive through. It's too big. It's too big. Calm down. You're also not quite what we wanted. You're a reasonable side. Well, we don't actually have to think. Yeah, no, we can just go for one of these chaps and connect it and connect the paths to the road because that should be enough, and we can have a bus stop near it. Yeah, no, we're doing that. There we go. Should have done that to start off with, but we've got it there now. This will help, I think, quite dramatically. We'll pull you in. That's awesome. We now kind of know where our rail is going to go, so I'm going to pull this out a little bit. We can get you nice and smooth through here. Lovely. And I'm just we're gonna place it there. This is not. Oh, we've got roads through, so I think that might actually work. Because we should be able to. I don't know. Okay, yeah, you've gone. We can pull you through here quite nicely. Yeah, I think we could almost use this road. That may be the road that we use to connect to the oil when we get that established. If we get that established, right. Let's not go too far forward. So now we've got our how we're going to bring people in. That is set up. This will need to be double tracks, but we can do that later. Let's just find that to be built, and we will pay for that when we're ready to. Now let's get storage set up. And like large aggregate. So we want you to. We're going to want this chap. So we're going to want you to be. Well, we can even like put you further this. Wait, we're going to tell it not to build a few of these. So maybe we can put you a bit like this. Yep. And you can do a bit like this. We want you that close now because we can have a little road through here. So let's put that road down, and then we can have like a nice little double road past here. Nice. I think this is gonna look quite good. I think I may end up moving that now. But this is why we need to like plan these a little bit better. So you're not actually getting contact there. If we tweak you a little bit, we can. Yeah, that's getting it. Okay, that would be good. You into here, and we do something similar with this one there, and then that will look quite nice, I reckon. Yep. Go. Let's plan this road as well. We're gonna need to. Yeah, because we definitely are. You can hear me. Decisions being made in my mind. So yeah, that's gonna come through here quite nicely. I think this is gonna look good. We can have a double road. What I do want to get actually. Let's think about the next stage of production here. So what I do want, definitely want, is what we can do over here is. I hadn't really planned this until right about now. Is we can make mechanical components. Sorry, excuse me. Sneezing away. And we could put this little mechanical chap over here. Yeah, that would work. Or do we want to, we're probably better off actually putting it in this area, and we can just handball. We could just run the steel over. Yeah, okay. Not going to affect where you are. And we can also ship these out on this thing, can we not? I reckon we can. Okay, yeah, that works. Then we will... Did this just have the one connection in it? And let's have a look here. So it didn't... Okay, awesome. So then we're going to be able to go a little bit like... Hoping... I want to try and squeeze in a warehouse somewhere around here. So if we can get you in really tight here, that would be awesome. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get this road out. Then... Oh, in my mind that was going to work, but it's not. So we can just tweak you a little bit. See if we can get this road out. If we can get this road out, then we can sell by sea and we can ship by sea. Oh, we can. Awesome. We're going to just do this. This is just to remind us we can get the road out. That is going to be brilliant. So then should we not? No, we can use a distribution center to do this. This may be better. Or we could just take steel. I think we may. I'm now double tracking on myself. I feel like we shouldn't be trying to move the steel like this because we could just have a yeah. Interesting. Thought maybe our export ship can sit here. I've just realised we've got no storage. Or how we're going to do this? So if we do that, and we fit in a storage, we should have foreseen this. Oh, we definitely can. We just may not be able to. Yeah, it's not going to quite. Not going to fit in here, is it? I mean, it will. Oh, yeah. Okay, we can do it. So if we get, oh, we had you then. Why can't I not get you now? What about a large one? So we can do it. Oh, like, are we going to be able to get you both? Hinted at it earlier. So maybe with a small one, then we can. Let's get rid of this road, right? We can get this in here. We're going to have to rethink where we're going to store the mechanical components. We don't have to export them here. We can always export them somewhere else. This could be. This is why I wanted to put the large one in, and we haven't. And I forgot about this. So we're now paying dividends. But I reckon we can squeeze this in. It hinted at it a moment ago. I'm sure I managed to get two to connect. Ah, there we go. Got you. If we put you here, let's see if the large one will do this as well, or the bigger one. Yeah, it will. Okay. What about that? So we just need to remove that road, and then the reason I'm thinking that is there's a train line on. The train's irrelevant, isn't it? Well, we can have it. I was thinking it because it might help us in the future, but it doesn't matter. So let's just get that in. So it definitely will fit. So that's made us rethink slightly, but I think we can definitely. Oh, I need flat terrain. Come on, man. Give me flat terrain. Love having all these. We've got quite a lot of vehicles here now. Flat terrain. We will have to make this like look better. Go. Awesome. So we've got a large one, and that's going to give us plenty of storage, and that just means that yeah, the ships won't have to wait for that to be loaded. Right. Cool. So now we now know where we're going to put our. I know we're going to put our mechanical components, and I really do like the area here. And it does mean that we can get a warehouse in the area as well. Should be fine. So maybe why don't I think we can build the warehouse where it doesn't need to be like right on the side. We kind of want this chap to be able to get. I'm going to put you like here. Yeah, that should be fine for this road. Let's just double check that. And we can put the warehouse on the back because we will want to. Yeah, that should be good. Let me. No, it's not good. That's fine. Get rid of you, and we'll replace you. That's what we'll get you in exactly where we want it. I mean, it's near the train station, so we should be able to supply this with enough people. We will need regular trains in there, but I think that's gonna be quite good. Yeah, there we go. Get you in there quite nicely. Awesome. In you go. Right. So now I also want. Let's do this while we're here. I'm gonna want a warehouse that we can get a nice amount of. Oh, can we select you? No, I think that's quite nice. Put you here. We can get good amount of. We can store our mechanical components, and then we can ship them out. With that in mind, can we get another little dock on here? Now, there's a lot of ships going to be floating around this map. Is the goal? Yes, we can. Perfect. Awesome. We can have ships. We can make the same ship do multiple stops to pick up with things and to offload them, which could be quite cool. And the order that we do it in doesn't necessarily matter, right? So we want a warehouse here. Well, we can figure out the logistics. The logistics come afterwards. Okay. I think that will be good. So we can get a nice little warehouse in here. let me... Ah, perfect. Cool, and that gives us the roads out. Excellent. There we are. Awesome. So we now got where we're going to make steel, mechanical components. We can export them in these two areas. So now we need to bring in our materials. So you can be one of the materials. Then the other one of the materials. If I can do something similar over here, that'd be quite cool. And yep, no, okay. Interesting that you're not going to let me connect to. Oh, that's because I got it the wrong way around. That would be why. If we can get over here, I don't know how to get rid of that tooltip. It's a little bit annoying. But so we can't quite do the same setup. We're going to have to almost. Well, in that case, like, why won't you connect to this one? What's going on here? Oh, we will if we. Finding it quite hard. So I'm thinking we could almost put this chap in like this. But I need to move you a bit further out. I kind of wanted it a bit. Yeah, we're going to get there. Okay, we'll put you like that because I know we can definitely connect you up. Gives us a little bit of space to put power in there if we need to. Okay. Keeping things sort of a bit nicer. Yeah, it hasn't connected to that one. So then we're going to want to bring in, this is where we're going to bring in our resources. Which again, these are going to be coming in on ship. We want aggregate unloading. And we're going to put you in around here somewhere. So I think we are going to have to do a bit more terrain modification, which is fine. If we just get this done quite quickly, hopefully. Yeah. And I kind of want to put it on the edge here. I'm thinking this will help us a little bit, maybe. You like here is the spot that I'm thinking because it will enable us to, I think, with a little bit of a, I'm going to call it a pumping station, but it's definitely not a pumping station. A little bit of a pumping station will enable us to get it in there. So will be good. Definitely going to enable us to, yeah, I think we'll be able to run this, and that would be good. And we're pretty much set up. It's just kind of roads, and then it's going to be getting the rail in, setting that up. It's going to be pricey. We've got 2.3 million, so I think we probably buy the trains first. We are shipping in quite a lot of our components for this, so I think things like the warehouses will be not what we wanted. Whoops. Will be something that is done there. Yeah. So if we turn just speed time up, do you do this any quicker? Possibly. Can we get our unloading station in? Yes, we can. Awesome. Let's straighten you up. Yep. So we got access for roads. I reckon we can get a road under that. I quite like it. Now, what we're also going to want to do is this chap here. I don't mind having that in there like that. Apart from the fact, yeah, we're going to have to get rid of it just to get the road in. We put you like this. Awesome. Then we don't want that. And that should do enough for us, I reckon. I think this is going to run quite nicely. Oh, we can get a road on there. Perfect. That was okay. Just an experiment. If we can get a road a little bit closer to it, I think that'd be quite nice. Here? No, we can't. It's got to go right through the middle. Okay, right. Well, that is okay. We can do that. Bring you into here. Bring you along there quite nicely. We will want to probably have a fire station in this area somewhere. I think would be a benefit to us. Again, we've got we've got the train station there, so that's going to feed into all of this quite nicely for us. I'm just going to get these roads in while we are in the area. We are going to need to get power into all of here as well, but I think that should be. Let's plan like kind of. Okay, yeah, we can't connect. We can come out of there. Okay, right. Do that. I was like, why is it not letting me put a road out of it? But what we can do is this. We go and put it here. Awesome. This is the area where everything's going to happen. That's quite busy. It's going to be good. So let's kind of think like, I want to get power in, but maybe we get the buildings built beforehand. And I think this is going to be quite a nice area. And see how much money we've got left, what we can do with it. If we have to borrow more money, we'll borrow it. Because I think if we can get this up and running, we're going to easily cover our costs. These buildings aren't too much. So on that note, guys, enjoyed the episode. I will get all this built and our mine over there. Please hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and maybe subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, take care. Ciao.